For the Develop Your Skills 5-5, we have Craig, who has received a credit card statement from Mastercard and passed it along to you to reconcile with QuickBooks transactions. So in this exercise, we're going to match or add Mastercard transactions and then reconcile the account. So we're going to go to the navigation bar over to banking. Once we get there, we're going to look at this Mastercard block right here. Make sure your accounts exactly match. So it should be 304.96 as the bank balance, and then in QuickBooks 244.16, the 7 over here as well. So we're going to click on that box. It's going to pull up this right here. We're going to click the add a check mark to the left of all the transactions that are marked as one record found. So we're going to click the add anytime we see one record found. So we're just going to work our way down this left side. There's only 3 of them right here. So there's 3 of those with one record found, and we are going to click at the top of this menu here. It may show up a little bit different than yours, but we're going to click accept somewhere. It's going to show up there. Then we're going to click the 2 records found transactions. We're going to select the appropriate transaction and click match. We're going to click that right there. We want to find a match. Notice there's 2 different dates here. The date listed on the original was the 24th, so we want to match it to the date on the 24th and click match. Oops. And I just lost where we were working, so we're going to go back to banking. There we go. So we have those 2 there. And we want to assign the remaining 2 items to the advertising expense. So we're going to click on this uncategorized expense. It's going to pop up, and we're going to change this to advertising. We're going to click add. And then we're going to do the same thing with Lara's lamination. So we're going to click on that. We're going to find, cancel that. We're going to click on Lara's lamination. We want to categorize that as advertising. Then we're going to select add. So now we're all set. We want to now reconcile the account. So Craig's given us the Mastercard statement so that we can reconcile the Mastercard account. As we reconcile the account, our dates might be different depending on what month and year it currently is. So we're going to navigate to the Chapter 5 files. So I have mine saved on my desktop. So I'm just going to pull those up real fast. So you can see here are all the files saved underneath my Chapter 5 folder. I want to find the CH05 Mastercard statement. Happens to be right here. So that's going to open up for me. Once we do that, I'm going to click back over on my chart of accounts. We are going to go to the gear menu, tools. Underneath tools, we're going to find reconcile. Here you might have some sort of pop-up like this. So mine says get started. The textbook says let's do it if you're prompted. So we're going to click get started. Oh, here's the let's do it part. And we want to change the account to the Mastercard. So scroll down till you find the Mastercard. And then now's where we're going to have to look back at the ending balance. So we're going to look back at this account here. Our ending balance is right here, $123.72. So we're going to enter that in our ending balance, $123.72. And then we're going to change our ending date to 2/28/2019. It actually shouldn't matter. You could probably use today's date. That's just what the textbook has in it. So then we're going to start reconciling. So I actually had to change that ending date to today's date in order for it to work. So just know that if it won't let you reconcile your account, go ahead and change that ending date to whatever today's date is. So now to start reconciling, we're going to place check marks to the right of all transactions that match up with those shown on our statement. So I'm going to try real fast to see if I can split screen this so we can look at both of these at the same time. Kind of hard to do. It would be better if we had two screens or if we had this printed out, but we're going to make do. So first thing I see is Tanya's nursery for $158.08. I'm actually going to have to squeeze this over a little bit more. So right here is that. So I'm going to place a check mark right here. Then I'm going to go down to Chin's Gas and Oil for $65. Hicks Hardware for $88.09. Tanya's Nursery for $54.92. The next one to Tanya's Nursery has already been matched and selected for us, so we're going to leave that check mark there. Next one is Ellis Equipment. We're going to select it too. Notice you can make this smaller by clicking this up arrow, and that'll actually give us a little bit more room. Cal's telephone's going to get checked. Again, I'm just comparing things on this bank statement here on the right or the left side of my screen and making sure that the exact matches are on the right side. So, and again, some of them are already checked for us. I'm looking for, down here is Bob's Burger, then Squeaky Clean's right above it, so that's good. Hicks Hardware right here, $42.40, and last one, $19.99. I didn't see this charge, so I'm actually going to uncheck that one. And, oh, that was a credit. So if we look down here, we have a payment that was made for $900. So we're going to leave that checked. This credit for advertising is going to get unchecked. And then it looks like we have something missing. So we want to make sure that we get a difference of 0 right here. So we're going to keep looking. It looks like I missed something. So keep looking. So it looks like I missed this 5650 right here. Yep, for Cal's telephone. So I'm going to go back, double check, and click that one. And notice now my difference is 0. You never want to finish a reconciliation until the difference equals 0. So we're going to click up here, finish now. So we have reconciled this account. We're going to click done. And then we are going to return to the dashboard, and that will finish up the Develop Your Skills 5-5.